Ni hao, wie geht's, kak die la. Welcome to Chengdu and Xian in China and Angkor Wat in Cambodia. Why come to Chengdu? There are two reasons: to see the pandas and eat Szechuan food.
There are about 2,000 pandas living in the wild in the three provinces surrounding Chengdu. Notice that their paws are like hands with fingers, and that includes a thumb-like digit. The size of the animal research park is about 92 acres, includes about 50 pandas. You can volunteer to work at the animal research park for the day. You will have to pay more to volunteer, but it's worth it. It provides you the opportunity to work closely with the pandas. Part of your job is to break down the bamboo, as the pandas are inherently lazy. Pandas are friendly, but they could inadvertently hurt you because they don't realize their own strength. Therefore, you have to be very careful when feeding them. Besides seeing the pandas and eating Szechuan food, there's not that much more to see in Chengdu. But one thing you can do is take a walk around the city center. Here is a statue of Mao in the city center. Consider staying at the Marriott Renaissance Chengdu. You can reserve a suite at the hotel for a reasonable price, and the Szechuan food is great. I also liked it because there is very little English, and it's like staying at a Chinese-owned hotel. But you can have the confidence of high cleanliness standards. Remember that in China, you must do your currency exchange at the airport. The rate will be the same as it is governed by law, but the fee can vary at the different exchanges. You cannot use your credit cards in China other than at the hotel. You cannot use your ATM card either. The new high-speed train between Chengdu and Xian cuts through the mountains and takes 3.5 to 5 hours. The train station is crazy with people. Go the day before to buy your ticket or you will never make your trip. The reason you come to Xian is to see the terracotta soldiers. It is one of the top archaeological finds of the 20th century and is sometimes described as the eighth wonder of the world. There are 8,000 different life-size statues, each with their own expression and gestures. The Terracotta Army was created more than 2,200 years ago in 246 BC by China's first premier, Qin Shi Huang. It was an army Emperor Qin created to protect him in the afterlife. 700,000 laborers worked to build the Terracotta Army, and it took 40 years. Also uncovered are 670 horses, 130 chariots, birds, musicians, concubines, and a variety of other characters. The Terracotta Army was discovered in 1974 when farmers were digging a well. You can make this visit a day trip from Chengdu to Xi'an. Stay at a hotel in Chengdu and take the subway from the airport. It is challenging but doable and is very cheap. Then make your way to Angkor Wat in Cambodia. Angkor Wat is the largest religious monument in the world, and it covers over 402 acres. It was built in the 12th century in the Khmer architectural style. It was originally built as a Hindu religious facility, but eventually the Buddhists took it over. Angkor Wat has become a symbol of Cambodia. It appears on the Cambodian flag and is also the primary tourist site in the country. Germany, France, Japan, and China are all helping with the restoration and conservation of the religious facility. In 1993, there were only 7,600 tourists to the site, but that number has grown to 2.5 million in 2018. I think it may take a little practice to get those hand movements right. This temple became famous with Steven Spielberg's movie Raiders of the Lost Ark, starring Harrison Ford. Angkor Wat is only 3.4 miles from the city of Siem Reap. Street is a mini version of Walking Street in Pattaya and much tamer. I enjoyed my stay at this hotel. The hotel can set you up with a driver to see Angkor Wat, and it is inexpensive. But you can easily find your own driver, and even more inexpensive. You can arrange for the hotel to pick you up at the airport, or simply take a taxi. It's only 15 minutes from the airport to the hotel. Thanks for watching. Choose. Paka paka.